Hi, Namaste. My name is Henry Jvalamukhi. I'm a French-Canadian hypnotherapist that has worked with thousands of clients, and my special field of interest is brainwashing and mind control by cults. Over the last few weeks, I have watched many videos produced by this guy who calls himself Narada Das. He is a member of the Hare Krishna movement, and his legal name is Nathan Hartley. Several of my friends in Canada that are journalists, including my beloved sister Marjolaine Jolicoeur, who is an award-winning journalist with more than 20-year experience as a journalist in Canada, think that Nathan is extremely irresponsible in producing videos of people that are obviously mentally sick, mentally deranged. I have made a video a few days ago about the case of Polly Hamby, who, as far as I'm concerned, is full of false memories, including having been sexually abused by 2 Catholic popes. Obviously, Nathan does not do any research on the past activities of the person that he interviews. A little research would have found that Polly was in a psychiatric institution not long ago because of mental illness. And then there is a case of Jvalamukhi, Kopecka. This woman claimed that she took part in satanic ritual within the Hare Krishna movement. She claimed that she was sexually abused as a child by Bhavananda child bases that you see here, that also would have sexually abused Polly Hamby. And it is my firm opinion that these are false memories, dangerous hallucination, and just crazy talk of babies being sacrificed on the altar in the Hare Krishna movement. Just listen to some of the testimonial of Jvalamukhi.
So their rituals are comprised of summoning entities through doing activities that demonic beings are attracted to, which is, of course, rape, hellish sexual perversion. There's generally a killing of at least one, if not more. There's about 13 people. There'll be 12 people and you the 13th. If there's more, then there's 33. They have all of their satanic numbers, and they're very keen on numerology and their spells and all of their materialistic mastery of the dark arts, the subtle realm. And they summon entities. They traumatize you to the point where you literally leave your body out of self-preservation. It's called disassociation. And then they summon entities within you to run a program, and you switch and you have an alter. Another personality comes forward, or it's a subtle being, an entity that is installed in your body. And so in this way, they fracture your consciousness. And it's a science, and this has been studied very minutely by the government, the demonic governments of the world, and this is a real thing that they do. So they were doing this, and I was experiencing recall of these horrible, horrible events taking place in the temple room. They would bathe the deities with blood. They would sodomize the Prabhupada Murti. They would crack a baby on the altar like a coconut. You'd have to eat their body parts. And then they'd choke you out or give you drugs so that you had no recall of it. And then there would be the women who would put you back together, cooing sweet, lovely words and convincing you that you were having a bad dream and just, like this. And there were other people involved too. It wasn't just like the false gurus and leaders in the ISKCON organization. They were very much tied to the world elite that are still pulling the strings these days. I won't mention the names, but they're all ruling class man-eaters, shape-shifting reptilians and ETs and demonic entities and beings, hand in hand. So you'd have half of the participants in the ritual being Kali's agents with Tilak, and the other half being so-called dignitaries of this world.
I guess I have two questions. The first one is, some of those people, or are any of those people that were involved with the satanic ritual abuse in ISKCON when you were a child, are they still serving as gurus in ISKCON today?
These crazy fake memories goes on for nearly 2 hours, and I will put a link under this video to her so-called testimonial. She said she was forced as a child to take part in those satanic rituals, and she also mentioned that these people taking part in those rituals are still a member of the Hare Krishna movement. She said that after the ritual was over, she was given some sort of potion so that she would forget everything about the human sacrifice and so on. But now, years and years and years later, she can remember all the detail, including eating different parts of the baby that was sacrificed. What happened to the bones of that baby? What happened to the other witness of such satanic ritual? She cannot tell because she is suffering deep mental illness. And next to that illness is her own understanding of what the Hare Krishna philosophies is all about. Something in which she has been raised and brainwashed since her birth. And the most unfortunate part of the story is that now many thousands of people have watched this video and other videos that she has produced. She's good looking, well spoken, but she's crazy as crazy can be. I have reported Nathan Hartley to the authorities in YouTube because some of the sharing that is happening in those videos are hurting the reputations of good citizens in the United States, India, and Australia. So please, before you believe all the lies, all the false memories that are being shared on the podcast, on the YouTube channel of Norman, make a little research. Google what is false memories. Don't believe anything just because a phony journalist like Nathan Hartley is putting those lies, deceits, and false memory on YouTube. Thank you very much.